Miss Charger. Hi, Caitlin. Hello. Hi, Felicia. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Tamika. So good to see you. Oh, I'll text you later. I forgot again. Amanda. Text me, Tamika, so I won't forget. Oh. Hi, beautiful. Welcome. La Coronita. Ooh, I like that name. Welcome, everybody. How are y'all doing? What's today? What is today, y'all? What is today? Today's Monday, right? Oh no, today's Tuesday. I forgot. Okay, yeah, today's Tuesday. How's everybody feeling? How are we doing? Thank you, Miss Charger. Days are kind of irrelevant these days. How's everyone doing? Tired. Oh no. Yeah, this moon was definitely a huge one for sure. Even though it's a new moon, it's still, a lot of us felt it. Girl, where have you been? That free day threw us off. Right? That free day threw us off. I wanted to come on so bad yesterday. They're like, nope, not today. I was like, okay. But I just wait for like the clues now. I don't even ask anymore. I'm like, are we gonna go live or are we not? Some comments were filtered. I see emotionally drained from La Coronita. I guess before that something was filtered. So start saying like, I wake up energized. I wake up feeling great. I wake up feeling energized. Like, remember, we have infinite energy, a lot of us. So just say, I have infinite energy. I'm going to pull from my own infinite energy and I'm going to bring that in for myself, right? Happy you're on today. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Beautiful. Thank y'all for being here. If y'all could tap the screen, share out so we could get some more soul fam in here. But we can definitely work on upping the vibe, help us bring ourselves to the energy we want to be in, right? Thank you, Jessica. So good to see you. Thank you. Thank y'all. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and grid us up so we can get started. I feel like there's some stuff they want us to work on. So remember also, when you feel tired, it's just your soul telling you. They're telling me to tell y'all. It's just your soul telling you that you did a lot of work last night, astrally. So remember, everything is perspective. We have to change how we view things. So like, let's say you go to bed feeling all great, you're like feeling pumped up, and then when you wake up, you feel tired. So also remembering that the feel is the spiritual side of you. So when you feel tired, you did a lot astrally, right? So you need to rest, and it's okay. And saying that to people in your home, like let's say you have kids or family, friends that live with you, you can always say that to them. You could say, you know what, you guys, I'm tired today. I'm going to just lay in bed. I literally did it. I'm telling you, when I had my break, I was like, I'm out of order. I'm going to just chill here and I'll figure it out when I figure it out. Because we have to listen to our body when our body says rest. Even if that means calling out of work, like if you have a physical 9-to-5 job, always remember that as well, you guys. It's okay to choose yourself. And if people get mad or if you run the whole damn show when you're at your job, then they need to feel the absence of you as well. So also remembering that everything is for you and sometimes it's for someone else in our physical reality. Some people may not see what you do until your ass ain't there, because you're always there. You're always on time. You're always doing everything for everybody, and it's taken for granted for instead of valued and appreciated. And the only way you get seen if what you do is when you're not there. So you guys need to look at it from that perspective as well. So I feel like that's for someone with a job that maybe you don't feel as valued and appreciated where you're at. So just know that sometimes you need that so that, you know, they could see you because you're not there. And then they're like, oh shit, how did this get all crazy? Because guess who's not here, right? Yes. So I have 66%. 11:55 and I have 66. Oh, I love it. I love it, Yvonne. Yeah, the synchronicities are crazy here lately. Like I had an experience today with a like a person in my reality that it's like they're really forcing us to break through and show people who we are, even in the physical. Like, let's say, like just random people that you have in your physical, like, that you go to for certain things, like also allowing your spiritual side to flow with those people as well. So everything is grow with the flow. So allowing yourself to integrate into who your team wants you to be, who you signed up to be, but you're humans fighting is really what they're wanting me to touch on real quick before we get into the healing. So letting yourself be you, who you are, and stop hiding it. They're even giving me like family scenarios. So like, let's say family, like let's say they're giving me like psychic abilities as an example. So like, let's say you go to your aunt's house, right? And you don't know why. You just have this connection with your aunt. And you've always felt that connection with her. But you never talked about your spiritual abilities. Hi, beautiful Ashley. Welcome. But let's say, she never kind of told anyone she has them as well. But you see how if you kind of just say something to her, then maybe she'll feel safe with telling you what she's been knowing or doing or whatever the case is. So that's how we find also parts of us in other people in our physical, even if it's family. Because, we all have this perspective sometimes with family, like, oh, they're not going to get it because they've never seen it. They're going to call me weird. They're going to say all this mess about me and all this, whatever. But that's a program, right? That's just that's been judgments of others that have been put onto you, that's why in your mind you feel like you can't be safe and speak with your aunt about this when it's that connection that you and her need. One, because remembering we're always activating each other, they're saying. So like, let's say your aunt has turned her spiritual gifts off. She's like, I'm just an aunt. This is my life, right? But her original activation is when you come to her and you tell her what you've been experiencing. Yeah, hi, welcome from El Paso, pretty eyes. Welcome. So remember, sometimes she may have, let's say, gone back to sleep, but you're going to reawaken her. So keep that perspective as well with family. They're saying in this time, not force. Remember, we're never forcing our beliefs on people or never trying to get people to see our perspective, because everyone wakes up when they're supposed to. Everyone starts healing when they're supposed to, if they do. And some people are just okay in their ways and they're just going to live out the rest of their days the way that they are, and that's okay. But if you feel the pull, they're saying, with an individual, with a stranger, with a family member, they're really, like, they just put stranger so bright to me, because again, this season, Virgo season, is about being at the right place at the right time. Hi, Michael. So remember, it could be a stranger. Like, remember, I go back to manifesting that. Let's say you've been manifesting something again, but you are waiting for it to come in unexpectedly somehow. Let's say that stranger that you were, let's say at the mall or something, right? Let's say you're at the mall and you just see this lady and you don't know what it is, but you feel like there's a connection, right? You kind of go around her, you're shopping, and then, y'all randomly share a smile maybe, and then you just feel it. You're like, that's when spirit takes over. They're like, okay, now ask her this. Then you ask her, right? Then the conversation starts flowing. Then she tells you she's in charge of whatever. Let's say you're manifesting a new job, right? She's the manager behind the hiring department of the place you've been wanting to work at. You see the connection? Like, everything is connection right now in this season, Virgo season. So they're really wanting me to tap real quick on connection. So allow these connections to be made. Allow yourself to speak to individuals. Even if you yourself have had a judgment, like, I go back to like let's say you see someone who has really dark makeup and they're like got some dark crosses, but they got crosses. But in your mind, in your program, that's somebody that maybe you need to stay away from, right? That's a program, right? So going towards that person, if your soul is telling you to, and maybe one word that you speak or say to that individual is exactly what they need that day, or maybe what they say to you is something that you need that day. So again, everything's connection in this time. So remember that. Keep that perspective everywhere you go, everything you're doing. I'm at the right place at the right time. Keep that affirmation going in this Virgo season, because that is exactly what our team's trying to put a lot of us at, is the right place at the right time. Okay? So don't deflect from that. Don't let your human or your ego take over on those situations. Even say to yourself, I surrender to my higher consciousness. I allow my higher consciousness to take over, because we need that sometimes, okay? They're also giving me like turnaround energy. So like, let's say they tell you like your way home, it's 2 rights and a left, right? They tell you go left when you're supposed to go right. But at the same time, there's a reason. You're like, oh, I'm so tired. I just want to get home. But they're telling me to go left. Please go left. Because it could be either deflecting you from, let's say, an accident that could occur, or putting you on the path where maybe, let's say, God forbid, you do have an accident with somebody, but that accident is a connection, right? So instead of you beating yourself up in that situation, like, why did I go left when I know my way is right? But you listen to your intuition, you listen to your spiritual team, and that's what they're wanting. So really be in that energy. Don't fight it. Even if, like, again, I go back to 11 o'clock at night, if you're about to go to bed and you hear, go put gas now, go put gas now. Even if it's out of your way, even if you're sleepy. But in the morning, if you would have been putting gas, something else would have happened, right? So always listen to those nudges. Please listen to those, because they're trying, again, everything's putting you at the right place at the right time. Always, okay? So that was just something they wanted me to tap in with before we get into the healing, because that's what this season's all about. I'm always at the right place at the right time. Hi, Kate. Welcome. So good to see you. So keep that perspective, y'all. Everywhere. It's grow with the flow right now. Everything's grow with the flow. Letting ourselves be where we're meant to be at the right time. That is this energy they want me to speak on. So let yourself be there. Let yourself listen to those nudges, to God, the universe, your spiritual team, whatever you believe in, again. But let that lead you. Don't let your ego deflect you from this shit, because our freaking ego, y'all, that freaking ego, the programs, the bullshit, your mind and your old judgments, the old projections you've accepted as your reality, that shit is the shit that tries to keep you in the same spot. But rise above it. Rise above the ego. Rise above that shit. Remember, the fear is what tells you it's for you. Again, everything that we fear sometimes is what tells us that is for you. So don't fear shit. Run towards that shit. Face that fucking shadow inside of you that you are seeing, or that maybe you need to heal. And that is exactly how we rise up, because this season, I'm telling you guys, it's right around the corner for a lot of us. If you've been doing the fucking work, if you've been cutting people, places, things out of your fucking life, your winning season's around the corner. But you have to let spirit lead you. You have to let God lead you, the universe, your team lead you. Because remember, our egos are the ones that say, nah, it's 11, I'm tired, I ain't going over there. If they tell your ass to go at 11 o'clock at night, fucking go there. Listen to the shit, y'all. I know, I'm telling y'all, it happened to me this morning. So please, this season, I'm at the right place at the right time. That's your affirmation for this freaking month. Well, let's just keep it already. Just keep it, because we are always at the right place at the right time. So, and there's always something for you when you listen to your guidance, your inner guidance, not your ego or your programs or projections or the shit, right? Yes, exactly. Hi, Vinna. Welcome, beautiful. That was really what they wanted me to rant about, but we're going to go ahead and get into the healing now. So we're going to work on releasing programs, right? Any programs, any projections. They're also talking about mental confusion. So releasing that, allowing yourself, again, grow with the flow. That's another thing. I'm allowing myself to grow with the flow. Right? That's us. That's us. We don't give a fuck what people think. People can say what the fuck they want. We already been there. We've been down that shit. That shit's done. Now it's allowing God's source creator to lead us where we are meant to be. Because remember, I tapped in with this before about the ego tells us we're supposed to, do this, that, or the other, or whatever. But your soul's telling you something else. So listen to your soul. Remember, the more we say yes to ourselves, the more we get rewarded and the more we uprise and the more all the good stuff happens. Even though we don't do it for that reason, but that is reasoning, right? Right? It's for us. It's for us. It's literally us leading us. So it's not that we are in the matrix and we're the ones that say we're going to do this and we're going to do that. Yes, we come to the place where we allow ourselves to lead us to be that powerful, whatever we are, right? Whatever we choose to be, because again, we get stuck in that in our journey. Oh, well, I feel like I should do this, or I'm good at this, so I should do this. If your heart tells you to do it, your soul tells you to do it, it's okay. If your heart, soul tells you, I maybe have grown past that and maybe I want to work on this now, it's okay. It's okay, right? So whatever you choose to do, let yourself do it. They're talking about creativity. So whatever your creative abilities are, even if you don't know they have them, start saying, I allow my creative flow to come through. I allow myself to be creative in whatever way, shape, or form God's spirit team, the universe wants me to be. Because sometimes we need those nudges for them to lead us or show us something. Again, I went back to the journal thing because thank you so much. Hi, beautiful Laura. So good to see you. Oh, my cat's over here making noise. Dumb. But yeah. So really that's what they want us to work on, y'all. So just let us flow. Let us flow. Let's release the programs, all the mental clarity or anything keeping us from the clarity, right? Keeping us from any of that stuff. Let's release that first, right? And again, subconscious programs, programs that we were put on, as a kid, that kind of stuff. Hi, Nayeli. So good to see you. Welcome, everybody. Just had a little rant, but we're going to get into the healing. But remember, we're always at the right place at the right time, okay? And only consent what's in alignment for your highest and best. I felt so off today. So really recognizing what you're feeling in that situation as well, Stacy. So off meaning like you're the Energizer bunny, you keep going and going, and today maybe you don't want to keep going and going. That's not off. That's you allowing yourself to rest, right? So really distinguishing what you feel is off. So if you feel tired, just rest. Your soul needs you to rest because you did a lot of stuff last night while you were sleeping or whatever the case was. So, that kind of stuff, right? So I took the weekend to rest. Yes, I love it, Nayeli. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to grid us up in a safe space while we heal collectively together. Again, only accepting what's in alignment for your highest and best. Set any intention for anything you would like to release. Set any intention for anything you would like to bring in. There is no limits, okay? Just let it go. If you're in this space, you're receiving healing, just allow it. I allow myself to release what is needed for my highest priority if you don't know what that is. So here we go. I also ask that anyone trying to interfere with anyone's free will, anyone's energy, God, that they be removed from the space. Again, restating that the physical people that came against me in my reality, that are going through their karmic lessons, karma right now, I have to restate they cannot receive activations from me, even if they rewatch the replay. As far as the healing goes, I've given that part to God. But, okay, I have to say that. All right, here we go. Shalehuro shiria salakua. Vaya isurashisia. Samane oshoria hurakaria. Dia sanatu chule. Doa easane shori. Ikasoto shane ko asiria rashikorua. Baya lo shorisia. Thank you, beautiful. Daya huma ekachu. Dosi siamania oroa. Eya hale ukua sira tachu. Dayane ua viasia tochua. Ekaya rojo ikale. Huamania. Uchubia kaye subale. Removing any confusion, any clutter around your crown, any anxiety, any overthinking, any negative thoughts, any limiting beliefs. Let's let that go. Raya hua ma ekuchune. Dia asya huashe. Si valewa manekuchua. Ia yusoroshia. Si aleoa ya kushorisita nati kochoa. Lleva la sonita chania o yasia. Si arroshok ya kaya sita na chokoya. Sana hua hia hu sharia. Doronia si aboto chita. Then my cat is going crazy, y'all. Roshika koa. Yamania oasia tochia koya. So we're also receiving some Egyptian upgrades with this. My kitties like tell them. Okay. So if you feel like you have a connection with Egypt, ancient Egypt, that time, we're definitely bringing in some codes as well for that. Some kind of activation for you that's needed. Roshakarito rosharia. Rubaneya kuchiba natu gayesito rototi chaye. Sutashia subaneya siare. Solahayawati sarato lo shoraria. Burashisia kumanea. They want us to also release the ego or the thought that being in our power is being in our ego. They're two different fucking things. You can be in your power and still be a beautiful, loving being, and still when you have to be whatever you have to be to, release things from individuals or help people on their healing journey, that's okay too. So it's not being in your ego, it's just being in your power, and that's okay. So releasing all the thoughts that people projected that you're thinking you're in your ego or you're better than them because you have gifts. That was projected energy onto some of y'all as children. Duya helechukaya subanea. Uaneshoro shakaya lura yetua. Sano chokusia hamaku. Valero shonesia. Chuakanya, all confusion energy being projected onto you. Let that shit go. We fucking know because we fucking know. It's our connection with our God, spirit team, whatever you believe in, universe. I believe in God, but whatever, to each their own. Doyashima kuletuchua. Yahahisukupanye. Dura chaya. There's a big shift, so let it go. It's mental. Duchaka, duchia siamanelua, sayokocha. I relieve myself of all limiting beliefs. Mane noaya uatechu, bayosia, atamia chunisia rashia. Some of you guys have been also feeling the pull towards a pet. Get the pet. My kitty's saying, get the pet. Uchia, uchima kuatia, uchira yishima, isayokua. There's healing there. It's you and another soul. Bachia wate, also helping transmute for some of y'all. Doya leshonika kuavia. Even if you have 4 cats, they're saying maybe you need a 5th one. Orishia yamakoche. Itamania ua le shusuraya manechia huai sakatia haloa ichasu bayone uchararia roshoria shiakua. Releasing all mental projections that something is wrong with us. Maybe someone has told us or diagnosed us with. Let's release those as well. Rashinomania wate subayakua. Samatochi akayo. Stop saying I have. I am healed of blank. I am healing of blank. however you want to start it, but end it with I am healed of that, not I have that. Shunika bayone. Utaya chua baya lasi kochua si manati chuno siarasha aya shenia ayaku. Good. That definitely connected a lot of stuff that was trying to intercept with some of our thoughts. So allowing that to leave. Good. Let's drink some water, and then we'll get right back into it. Make sure you guys are drinking water. Very important to move stagnant energy as well. Welcome, Chloe. Welcome. Yeah, I don't have a set schedule anymore. It's kind of whenever my team tells me somebody may need to find me or someone needs to hear what I have to say. So that's kind of the energy I'm in. So I don't have a time, but if you click my picture and hit the little notification bell, you will know when I'm live, and it could be whenever. Ask God, when will they remove the shadows? When you face them? When you face your own shadows, they will be gone and they will have no effect over you. Is that what you're speaking of? I just want to make sure, because there's also shadow people or shadow beings, right? So I want to make sure I know what you're speaking of. Oh, thank you, Nayeli. They're little dragons. I don't know if you could see, they're little dragons. And they got like a little opal stone. I don't know. I just thought they were so cute and I saw them. I always like stuff at like Hot Topic and like Spencer's and that kind of places. Hi, Zena. So good to see you. Beautiful. Welcome. I love you, Zena. Thank you. I love you. Oh, I love you, Zena. Zena, you come in here and then my heart starts beaming, Zena. I love you. Oh, so good. So let's see. Allowing ourselves, they're saying, to be in our heart space. Allowing ourselves to feel and receive unconditional love is what they really want us to grasp on this next transmission. Because it's like we almost fight it because it's unknown in a sense. Her energy is big, that's why I know. So allowing ourselves to be loved, allowing ourselves to give love, give and receive love, right? We allow. My kitty's confirming everything. He's on it tonight or today. So I allow myself to feel. I allow myself to feel and give and be in the vibration of love fully, they say. Domanaya huahaya hule. Shaya subaya kuchane. Yale uasiri asori shavari asune kamania. Sira lushare siya hamai sayua. Soyatiavayane. Ukachia sovaye tari samania. Hoba hikachune. Ialuro shaya. Sumanechua. I ganania. Ivaya sorosha. Sobaikakua itametachia. I am in love with me fully. I am whole and complete. It is safe to love me. Joshana kunoya. Ya tonichaya uayeta. Ubaya tutiasane. Surita chamakone. Ya yeso viatiasanito chiria. Homania, otia sunesha mania kuasiawa, yaloreshia rosha yakuma, kupai chanemia, subaria sunatia chuasiabaya, huara, huaya siama kuchenya, ulayania, hukoyo siabaya tuchia, sumayesa natuchia. Dom, kiakekwa, ivayania orishia, salewa. There we go. I'm gonna put my kitty out. He wants to go out now. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. Are you giving codes or you want to go out? Out. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, y'all. It was me, y'all. It was Kitty. Here we go. Let's get a good old dangin' in. Who want a good old dangin'? You know, ain't nothing like a good old dangin'. There goes Amanda. Oh, God. What do you guys feel like we need to work on next? I want you guys to really allow yourselves to speak of anything you may be experiencing or anything you may need help shifting. So whatever that is, if you need help with, headaches or, whatever you're feeling, right? But feeling tired again is just allowing yourself to rest sometimes, because remember, we're doing a lot together, Ashley. So allow yourself to rest if you feel tired, okay? Chakras, we could definitely balance some chakras. Hi, Paul, welcome. So good to see you. Let's work on some chakras as well. Yeah, let's work on the chakra system. Let's go all the way up energetically. We're not going to just do the main ones that we're taught here on the physical. We're going to go all the way up. They definitely are confirming. So thank you, whoever said chakras. Remember, we're a team here, y'all. Yeah, don't forget that. Okay, so let's work on these chakras. Do you want me to go through each one or just... So we're just going to allow the flow, right? We're going to start at our Earth Star, though. They want me to start there, grounding everyone's energy. So we're going to start at that Earth Star chakra. I am grounded. I am secure. Roshiria. Mane uchunaya. Murichinia ureya. Allowing the balance to be balanced. Orishina nonokupachana ya. Hi, Christy. Dayaleno eamane. Yorishima otoyatiabawa. Bayokuchinya ayesa. Sorashia samania. Ovaleta yosiria. Orisha kupane. Bayoaya. Hane chua. So you guys may feel some stuff going on with your feet. It's perfectly normal. Allowing yourself to be grounded and present in this moment. Very important. We're just going to go up through legs. So not just the chakras, up through legs. Releasing all density in the legs. Any dis-ease in the legs. Ooh, and we're going to hit those knees, y'all. So allow what needs to be released from your knees as well. So also feeling like you may have been, victimized or maybe taken advantage of. That energy is still lingering in some of you guys' knees. So remembering that everything served a purpose. Everything had a purpose why we went through these experiencing. So now allowing that knee pain to leave, that dense energy. Dumane uchua hayaswa. Sira yarishuni kakuba yatachia. Ialero roshoma. Goya hayamane. Ua payosa. Sira raya uasia. There we go. Now we're going to go up to our root chakra, where we are safe, we are secure, we are free. So allowing anything that makes us feel otherwise to leave, right? I am safe. I am safe in my body. I am safe in my space. Ganaya ubayasya. Sira oroshiria soloko kupane. Dora aloae. Boa hane kochunaye. Osareya tia sonatika baya tubaya koya tayo siareta. Eya toyo kachiawa. Ita manale. Urashia. Obayasia. Don't feed into the negativity, y'all. Just release it. No chica, mana yeluro, ya no aya kupa, doya siama, oya yetu chusia. Good. Gonna move up to our sacral. We are allowed to feel. We're allowed to feel our sacral energy, our creativity, our love. It's okay to feel these things, right? It's okay to be sensual. It's okay to be in that energy with the right individual. So releasing and balancing that sacral runa, upaya lewa, ukachaya, baya oro shanane. Biasiarusho kania upala yehayosia mane kuchua. We have some dragon energy coming through with this. So allowing your sacral to be supercharged for whomever that resonates with in preparation for good stuff. Ratia umanenia roshoria donana yikochupa yasiare hala ua. Yanesa, Sirakura, Yanea, Opayasia, Ochana, Yakula, Boa Sone. Good, that was good. Now we're going to move up to our solar plexus, our personal power, allowing ourselves to release any procrastinating energy. Any entities may be trying to linger to make us not be in our power. Releasing all that shit, right? And it's okay on days you don't want to do anything. That's okay. Don't beat yourself up on those days. Give yourself more love and nurturing and treat yourself like a king or queen on those days. Okay, pa. Sanale uria. Yakayo toto chia. Aname sonokaya. Dua nania soria. Kuayasia mota. Chia. Valeyo ania. Sanakua. Sanakuya. Good. That was a big shit for the room. Good, 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 y'all. Let that shit go. Good, good. Anytime also they're wanting me to talk about inner child, anytime someone make you feel bad for stepping into your power or fearful of your gifts, allowing that to leave now. Whether it was a program we went through, like being of, they're saying religious programs. So like, let's say maybe you went to your mom as a kid and you were like, Mom, I saw this and it looked, let's say, dark or something. And your mom was like, oh, that's the devil. Don't tap into that. That's the religious programming that we're talking about. So letting that go as well, but with your inner child. So telling your inner child it's safe to tap into your spiritual gifts, and it's safe to allow others to see them, because our inner child's still scared of the judgment that we received in the past to repeat itself, right? I released narcissist mother who controlled me using harsh discipline on me. Yes. And the anger of it, but realizing it was a part of your journey so that you could work past that and elevate and then show your family that it's okay. It's okay to tap into your gifts. It's okay to do whatever you want to do that your mom told you couldn't. So that's part of it. Uraya mania, ukachunea. Soyalero shiria samakua, vaya haniso asaya, Bane kuchora yesiataya. Valea oyasya. I forgive you. They're wanting us to say that as well with this one. For the people that did project onto us, I forgive you and I release that energy. Maya neno ikachaye subaleta mane. Obayana ye kukoya daya sobaya. Iasita chonea. Yes, Christy. Maya nena orea tayo. Dia payakuma kaneya. Baya wasya. Ukochita natia. Some of y'all it's working with throat as well and heart with this one. But we're still going to tap in with those individually. But if you feel it clearing, no, that's why. Hi, Kim. Welcome, beautiful. Welcome. Yes, release it all, Sophia. Release it all. Even words like bitterness and resentment and frustration, my team was like, just release those. Because if you ever felt those and you held on to them from when people did do things to you, now we got to let it go. So those words, remember our words are powerful. So allowing that to leave as well. So now we're going to go into the heart space. We're going to allow ourselves to feel and receive love. Be in that vibration, because it's so easy for us to spread it, but now we want to just give it this way to us, right? So I love me exactly the way that I am. Dumanania uraya uakaka uale tunocha sia atane kua iatuna siaratu pakaye subayatua ataya sunecha akayo tu bania yelawa iase atunochia o bayasia kayo atani atubayachia iarasia samakatia tua. I am a keeper of unconditional love. I am a keeper of the love frequency. I am anchoring that on this earth. So I allow it to be released and expressed, and I give it to myself. Now we're going to go up to the throat. As I say that, my throat starts. I release. I release the fear of speaking my truth. I release the fear of speaking up for myself. I have boundaries, and that's okay to say no. So releasing any guilt tied to saying no, right? It's okay to say no. The more you say no to others when you feel it's a no, the more you say yes to your soul, and your soul feels better. That's why so many people that are walking around unhappy, they don't know why, because, or they have a lot of throat stuff going on because they don't allow themselves to speak. We have to speak up for ourselves. We don't have to yell it or be loud with it. We speak it with firm, like in commanding energy, and that's okay. I release guilt, self-blaming. Yes, don't blame yourself. Don't beat yourself up anymore. You are allowed to be you. Rana ukole haye. Hawaye hanu chukaya. Bayasia surashia. So they're having me throw a lot of energy at your heart, Sophia, as well. We're still doing collective, but again, when they have me come on here, it's for an individual sometimes. So allowing what needs to leave, but your heart's getting super pumped with heart stuff to release the old pain. Samano chukaya subarea. Oya hane kucha. Uba huma ia orale. Si katachumasi ana. Yola yoati siarashia samakua. Sira leto chane. Uhaye. Ubayena. Sorashisia. Samanayale. Uhayea. Yakuchena yera Biosia. They're showing me like those old, I don't know what they're called, where you push something together like an instrument and then it opens and it pushes and it opens. So that's where we're fighting our speaking our truth. So allowing yourself to speak. Hi, beautiful Stina. Welcome. Sira hale chumane yakuresha. By accordion. Thank you. Thank you, Brittany. Nashia sorishia. Sonaya korashia koraya. Vanea nonia konachia solea. Hu banea kuaya. When you said harmonica, I thought of the little thing y'all gave me for Christmas. Laura mashia koya. Bayane chumakaya. Oh, I think my son had it. Uyakapia. Kuchania. Isaria tamia chane kona. My son was playing with it earlier. Oh yeah, it is here. Bayare shakupana. I'm gonna do it. They're telling me to do it. So I don't know what's about to come out. What the heck? Nothing's happening. What's going on? What's the deal? Alrighty then. How y'all gonna give me Don't Stop Get It with that one? Can you blow the wind of healing energy into my back, please? Yes, allow it to leave. Allow it to leave. They're like, what the heck? What the heck, TT? Come on, TT. A violation for blowing? Really? This is not what they think it is. They might think it's one of those vapes. It's not a vape TikTok. This is an instrument. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. A violation for blowing. Can they hear it? Yeah, you can hear it. I don't know why they flagged it as a violation. My little man's here for something. I don't know. Some keeps giving codes too. I don't know what that's about. But there's something there. I guess we'll know later. He heard you playing. Oh yeah, he's always down to play. That's what it was. I love that I came just in time for this. All right, as we're working on throat chakra, and then we start blowing and laughing. Come on, y'all. There. And then I was just talking about releasing programs of being in your ego and not listening to your team. Come on, they're just so good. Oh God, that's the wedding song. They're giving me the wedding song. I don't know. I'll do it. Fuck it. That was funny to me. Oh shit. They've been playing that in my head, y'all. And like real quick, let me tell y'all. Because y'all know I tell y'all. They keep playing that shit for me forever. And every time I hear it, I'm like, shit. And I start laughing. But okay. I accept what God has for me. I'm just gonna reaffirm. Yeah, I know it is. It's just. So, releasing anything in the throat about expressing your truth. You are safe to express yourself. Be vulnerable, they're saying. Speak what you feel. Speak from your heart. I'm feeling like this is resonating with me as well, but it's for someone else in the chat. You may be speaking your truth very soon to an individual. Allow yourself to speak. Allow yourself to say what you're feeling instead of what your ego is trying to do. I bet they like, no, we going to keep playing it. Yes, definitely, Laura. Definitely. It's safe for me to be vulnerable. It's safe for me to speak my truth. Kayo hale. They keep saying the truth will set you free. So I feel like that's for individuals going through karma. So if they watch this, they take it or not. Uraya. The truth will set you free. Mania ua kucha. About everything. Kubana. Kubanaya hua. Sumania ua kayekua. Because they're saying the mask already fell off. Mana yesuale. Ochaya kubananewa. Uayasia. They literally told me that, y'all, my team. They literally, because I watched Scooby-Doo as a kid, right? They were like, I am them. I couldn't realize why I loved them so much. Why I always thought Scooby-Doo and them were like awesome, right? And they made me rewatch the movies in my time of rest, right? And they were like, why do you love them so much? And I'm like, because they fucking always know. They always figure it out. They always unmask the bad guy, right? They're like, yeah, that's what you do. So seeing that also within yourself, that you know, even if someone, let's say, is wearing a mask around you, you always know. So letting that flow always. I'm here. I don't know what you were on. Oh, we're on throat. We're on throat chakra. We're going to move up to the third eye. We're doing the chakra systems, but we're going to go all the way up. So you're actually perfect timing. We covered the lower one so far. So we're going to go up to the third eye, right? Allowing your sight to be clear. Removing any interferences that were projected onto you or that are being projected onto you, or anyone trying to interfere with your third eye in your dream space, they're saying. LOL, Scooby-Doo is one of my kiddos' special interests, playing on repeat for years. I feel like I have trauma wounds since I was a child that was being stubborn to leave. Yeah, just let it go. And remembering that stubbornness sometimes was projected onto you, because I'm like, I used to always say I'm so stubborn and I don't listen. But no, that was my soul fighting back when someone was suppressing me. And then they also projected their own stubbornness onto me. So that added to my belief that I was stubborn, but I wasn't. I'm not stubborn. I'm very loving, patient, wonderful person. It's just the projection that I may have been stubborn, and I accepted it. So I release that projection with it. So you can release it now as well, Benna. But we're going into the third eye. So any interferences being tried with your third eye, anyone trying to use your third eye for themselves, like your gifts, releasing all that. We've completed the contract, they're saying. We've completed the illusion contract. We've completed the not trusting what we're seeing contract. And we know and see clearly now everything. Urayananya. Uraye sumakuchinia. Baya uratita machunesia. Subari chakanea. Yes, Sophia, release it. Upayo siamania kuchunia rasia. Ubayasi makuchia. And you don't always have to say their names, Sophia, if it helps you. Just say, I release the energy of them, right? Because it's the holding of the energy that keeps us kind of connected to them, if that makes sense. So you don't have to keep reaffirming their names, just knowing it was part of your journey to learn from these individuals. And sometimes it's to learn like not good stuff, but it's still so that you learn something, right? And then you teach others through your experiences. Okay? So let's release that in the third eye, allowing ourselves to see fully what we need to see. And releasing expectations of how we see things, they say. Because how we see is different for everyone. Release expectations that it's going to be like your phone screen or your TV. It may get that way eventually, but it starts another way sometimes. Some ways it just starts with you imagining something that someone said. Sometimes it just may be a picture of something that resonates with you as a kid. And really start tapping in with what your sight's trying to tell you when they start sending you pictures like that is what grows it to the full-blown thing, if that's in your purpose. Sukachano kupaya nuchia arayero shai usanakwa. You can imagine an eye over your third eye, they're saying, and allowing it to just open and light up. Sayo kochahayua hukane rosha ea ua balushua si kacha huane ale huaya soale chusia sorashia. Allowing our ancestrals to pour in what is ready at this time, they're saying, to our third eyesight. Chukane Buayo nena ole kayo baye uchasia sale sorishia upayo kwa. There we go. Let's drink some water and then we'll move up to the crown and the more out there ones, right? And get right back into it. Y'all let me know if I jump, because I be doing that. It's old program, but I'm still releasing the old program every time I do it. So if I try to jump above the crown, don't let me, y'all. Scout me, it's okay. Let's get a good old dinging in. They're telling me to play this thing again, so I'm gonna listen. Oh, shit. Okay. I gotta be funny with it first. Oh my god. Y'all really want me to do that? Okay. Wait. I already forgot how I did it. Shoot. Mary had a little lamb. Oh shit, I'm done with y'all. But it did make me laugh, so it was a win. Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Yeah. Must have showed stuff in my third eye. Haha, was a pain. LOL. Yeah. Sometimes when your third eye is sometimes first opening up, you do feel a little bit of pressure and pain there. So just know that it's for your highest and best. And that's what we have to realize when things like that happen. Everything's for us. Because in your mind, you start like, oh my God, what's happening? I feel something. Like usually most humans react that way. And that's why it closes back. It's like, oh, she ain't ready or he ain't ready, right? So allowing that pressure to fully activate. Think of it as an activation. You felt activations like through, this way. So it's the same, right? I got you singing along. I love it, Jessica. I feel like I have some filter over my third eye. So practice seeing stuff, Benna. Like if I tell you right now to close your eyes and see a red apple, you can see it, right? It's the dimensional part of that apple that you start creating and seeing more. So close your eyes and see, even if it's pitch black, right? Allow the red apple to appear. Then when the red, because when I practice this with, some younger energies, I'll say, I won't say who because they're not letting me. They could just see an outline of the apple, right? So even if you just see the outline, now keep outlining it, like you're drawing it in a sense. And then see the red become more vibrant, right? So you are enhancing right there when you're doing those steps. And then you can also start seeing like little maybe dents on the apple, or maybe like a little scratch, in the grocery store whenever, people are moving them and they get like the little scratch on them. And then allowing that to appear on the apple. And then the little stem, right? What color is it? Is it brown? Is there like little green on the top part of your apple where it was, connected to the tree before, right? So all those things. Oh, see, then they give me a puzzle while I'm trying to do this. Or while I'm trying to explain this. So those are the ways we practice with third eye. And then you can use also something that helped me were letters, like seeing a word and then getting it like, like when it's on a picture and then getting it into focus, right? Then focus seeing it. Then create an outline over, like let's say you wrote fairy in your mind's eye. Hi, Carmen. I love you. Welcome. Let's say you wrote a word with your third eye. They give me the word fairy. So you see the word fairy in your mind's eye, then make it bolder. Then give it some color maybe. That's still seeing with your third eye, even though it's not picture like the way we want it to be. It, like I said, it could gradually become that if it's for you for that to happen. But some people, it's more inner knowing and knowing the apple's there and seeing the apple because it's there. Your team or your soul tells you it's right there. So letting those things flow are what will open up more of your third eye, okay? So it's practice. Everything is practice makes perfect. Thank you, beautiful. Everything is practice. So we have to play with these things so that they can become brighter, more aware, more focused. That's why they gave me words. For me was focus. Then you could say now focus. And that just enhances the sight, right? So play with little stuff like that. Also, you massaging and putting your hand over it and allowing it to be open fully, right? Because then eventually we kind of like let her close up because she's tired. We got to let her rest too. We can't have her open all the freaking time. So we just let her rest. Same way your eyes rest, this third eye needs to rest too. Your hair and nails are everything. Oh, thank you, beautiful. Thank you. They're actually purple and they look blue in this light. I mean, you can see the purple when I move it. But, I mean, that's the purpose of cat eye, I know, is so it looks like two different colors. But that's really the color right there. But that's the way my hair looks right now. But my hair looks like it has purple and pink and then like a little gray tint right now. So... But whenever I keep it like this, you could see the real color. But it's like a purple. But I like the blue too because they're my two favorite colors. And again, they're not making me. They're telling me to do things that are my favorites, right? And my favorite colors are blue and purple. So they're right there. Yes, thank you. So we're going to move up to the crown now. Crown chakra. If there's some integrating happening here, we're going to assist with allowing the integration to happen. Any projections being sent your way, any mental confusion, any of that stuff is going to be gone. We're going to release that. What else do I want us to release with this? Integrating, allowing ourselves to integrate fully what our team is telling us they're saying. So again, it goes back to I'm at the right place at the right time. I'm always listening to where they're leading me, right? So releasing anything in our crown that keeps us like we don't understand that energy. Anything that keeps us confused or that we don't understand the assignment that they're telling us. Sunaya kukoshia halaye. Oba irashia roshora sikaroti panania. Vale orati kuchaya subanea. Bakuchaya lura. Iame no kachia hala. Ia yeso no kuahane. Oh, hane. Maniaola shisiarati ahula. Sito achane. Good. A lot of crown tingles going on. Good stuff. Miane ochu balea. Specifically in the left hemisphere. So if you're feeling like something's being activated, it is mane. Uchuna kaye halaya. Oya havayo reshoria. Akuchuna. Oya ba ituna. Shubaya. They're saying allowing your kingdom kid self to come through your crown as well. Okay, that's cool. Mashita utua inia ohale. It's time to play. Mane ochonia ira irura ikararu banuro sharia iayetona ikona hamania iayesa sira tachia uma yehala hucho. There we go. We're just going to bring the light through the physical since we're working on the physical. Well, it's still spiritual, but you know, like we worked on the physical chakras, right? Now we're going to go up the spiritual chakras. Our star chakra, we're going to start there. Right above your head, crown up here. Allowing whatever needs to be released so that you have clear communication with Source, God, Creator, Universe, whatever you believe in. Sona ia o machuta. O haye halea. Shoraye samanania. A lot of celestials coming through for this one. Allow them to just do what they do, y'all. They be knowing. Sona ia kachinia. Ukaya. Uraye hamania. Osia. We're like in the salon. They're like, here, sit here, baby. We got you. Mayale huahaya sitorocha. Ibanania oyakona iyayasiaroshia. Kayole o sinane mokochanania. Hari o ayalea. Hatona yasiralea. Imanisa. Hoyaria. Osia kanachi manekwa. Some activations going on with this as well. Nia wasira sirotea humania. Ukaria roshayo siria. Lalia. Ukaya sisamania sorishaya savone. Akane. Akane ua. Iase. Iasea. That was good. That was good. We're going to take a little break there, and then we're going to go up to the higher. Whew, they're telling me to take a break to integrate that, everybody. Let's drink some water. Yeah, some of your celestials were like, let me just do this. I was like, go for it. Do it. Y'all know what y'all know. We all know y'all know. Thank you, Felicia. Thank you, beautiful. They're still doing some magic. We're kind of just think of it like we're chilling at the salon and they're doing their magic on our hair, right? But it's up there, right? It's not freezing for me. Is it freezing for anyone else? Mine's green. Oh, I know. Yeah. We just gotta allow them to take over, yo. They be knowing what's best for us sometimes. Not freezing here. No? Okay. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Thank you for tapping, Kim, Yvonne. I see y'all. I know others are tapping. Felicia, thank y'all. Thank y'all. It's okay for me. It's all good. Good. It's just you, Terry Lynn, if you hear me. Yeah. Okay. They're wanting me to go through these real quick while we integrate, or let them do what they do. Let's do the crown. Feels so good right now. If y'all can hear it. I hope y'all can. These were so good whenever they had me like really releasing old narcissist program that I went through in this life, realizing that that wasn't my energy at all, a lot of it. They really had me do these on my physical vessel a lot to vibrate that energy out. So if any of you guys have been feeling the pull to get tuning forks, I can tell you they're magical. I use them on my kids even. That's who I would use them on, and they're like, why don't you use it on yourself? And I'm like, I don't know. They're like, psh. So they're so good. They're so good. They really help vibrate it. Like literally holding this over your crown is like everything. It feels so good. It feels good. That helped me burp and release. I definitely need them. LOL. I don't realize that. Yeah, because we're vibration. Remember, we're energy. Everything's a vibration. So these can definitely help us vibrate the things that are not supposed to be there. So I didn't even think about it. I don't know. I really didn't think about it when I was doing it for my kids and not myself. But again, sometimes we don't see things because we've gone through the narcissist program. When I tell you that was one of the hardest programs that I had to really face and look at and release, and knowing that you still act in that energy in certain situations because that energy's been projected onto you for so long, right? So you have to really be vulnerable with yourself enough to say, I don't need to argue back. That's not my energy, right? That's part of a narcissist program that was projected onto me. And then I felt like I had to keep defending myself somehow, because that's the mode they keep you in to keep you off balance, right? That took my back pain away, or tightness. Oh, that's so good. I'm so glad. But your team's also doing magic too. But these definitely help. Oh, yes. Yeah. But I see them now so clearly. Like, I literally was talking to Zena about it last night. That every time I see it, that energy, whether it be through a person, a stranger, or whatever, I see it and I recognize it quick. So any narcissist trying to come into my reality better watch out, because I see it every time. Every time now. I mean, I smell them too, but I've already told y'all that. But I know the energy. I see it. Oh, yes. Yeah. That energy is, whew, it was a lot. But think about it like this. If you had it your whole life, how do you know it's not yours? That's what I didn't understand. And my team was like, that's why they said she has to learn how to walk, talk, and crawl again, basically, so that she could see that's not her energy. LOL, yay. I just distanced myself for a bit then. I was just going to say you smell them, and you said it. Yeah, you could smell their ass. I'm telling you. I asked for that gift. You can ask for it as well. But you better learn to turn that bad boy off and on, because I could tell you it's very smelly. Feel Archangel Michael, President's mother, recently crossed over Amanda. Feel Archangel Michael, President's mother, recently crossed over Amanda. Yeah, definitely been working a lot with Archangel Michael and crossing people and leading people home to their soul has been part of what they've had me working on. And also connection with my ancestors for sure. But, you know, that's why that solitude is good, y'all. Solitude is great. And realize really releasing that boredom part of solitude because you prayed for that. And that's what my team also had to get me to see. Hi, beautiful. That I prayed to be released of all these toxic energies. And when I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, oh, there's no one to save, no one to transmute today, no one to let walk all over me, no one to beat me up, step all over me. What do I do now? So, you know, we have to really allow those things to leave and allow ourselves to be in that solitude, because in that solitude is where we find everything, where we find the maps to ourselves, where we find what needs to be done for ourselves. So listen, when they tell you to go into isolation or solitude, it's okay, because there's something that you need to look at to release. Confirmation burp. And there's something that you need to integrate in, but it requires you looking at something that maybe you in the past hadn't been ready to look at, or it wasn't time yet, because divine timing is a shizzle thing. So your heart has to be ready for something else to be cleared in order for something else to come in, and so on, right? I'm feeling this big time. Yes, I love it. God knows, forced me into solitude, but honestly, I see why now, and I love him for it. Yes, that's the magic where we find, of course, our connection to God, our connection to our ancestors. Like, you're never alone. So if you're lonely, speak to them at any time. Ask them questions, ask them for confirmations. They will deliver every time, but ask for it. And if there's a particular individual that you're questioning in your reality, that your ego and your soul may be fighting about, tell them, release the ego of this person, or why I feel like I need this person in my life, and show me what I need to see. And really clearly, because I had to really say really clearly, because the denial, right? Sometimes me trying to creep in. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all. And remembering that when people have done things for you, you don't owe them shit. That's literally something my team said I had to say. When someone does good for you, or gives you gifts, or buys you food, or whatever they do, if it's family, friends, whatever, you be grateful for it. But that does not in turn mean I owe them something, or now I have to give them something, or now when they're in a fucked up situation, I have to take on all that energy. Nope. That's a no. That's a no, just so y'all know. So release the guilt or feeling like you owe these people something. And they're talking about people that we've cut off, so that way you guys know. And like for future references, if someone does something for you and then your radar goes off later down the line about that person, it was simply a lesson to see if you're still listening to yourself, or you're like, oh, this person loves me. They're always buying me gifts. They're always giving me things. They love me. But do they? That's what you have to listen to. They chose to give willingly. I close to gratefully accept. Yeah, I had to let a male friend go. We had a different perspective politically. Yeah, that definitely plays a part, but remembering that you don't want to give any energy to politic energy, only because it's still giving them energy, and at this time we need to be in our energy. So remembering that that's why things are set up in seasons as well, to siphon collective energy for their benefit. So really keep those perspectives as well. Even though I used to be the political crazy person back in my day as well, and because I knew who should be there and who shouldn't be there, and maybe I know this person is good, it's just people's hate and all this stuff that, you know, takes over. But we still don't feed it energy. We keep our energy for ourselves. That's the way I look at that now. But again, to each their own, of course. Yes, separation, yes. Yeah, because it was with my own physical mother that I used to argue about Trump about. I was like, you're going to allow your hate to take over when things were good? Like, just look at it for just a tiny second on that perspective. I'm not getting into it, but like, your hate is feeding that illusion, right? So I wasn't feeding it. I wasn't feeding it. As long as stuff's going right, it's going right, and that's it, right? Hi, Nadir. Good to see you. Whoever's doing it, right? It makes no difference to me. It's the energy behind the individual, right? And a lot of us are misunderstood and talked about and hated on. A lot of us can resonate with that energy. So why wouldn't good people have the same effect in that what we were talking about? I don't even want to say it because I don't want to talk about it. But again, there's a reason it came up. Hate and love, feeling it. Yes, yes, yes. You have to feel it and release it. So we're going to go up on our chakras again. They're still doing stuff up here, but we're going up past the star chakra. We're just going to go all the way up like a ladder. They're showing me the ladder now, so let our teams do the ladder. It's stepping into my purpose, but I'm experiencing fear and anxiety. Oh, let that go. Let it go right now, Nadir. So remember, the fear tells you it's for you. Saya kunachinya uhane ula yuko. They're doing like dots going up. Masina kunachia bayone hayo ale uahayasawa yamane kuchulea rorishia halora reshane kanania ua yane hua veyalusha sima nane sia echa yano nea sanea kua kia rachino mania oale akua iasia oayera siko no chaya yeah iayona yokaya soroa ye konochia eva isanania haniamonia iarosha sole suatia hoa icha. There we go. There we go. Oh, so good. They were like, ping, 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 ping. It was like the old, what are they called? Those machines. Like, you remember back in the day, I mean, whenever things were actually good and like, well, I say actually good, where kids played games, you know, and there was like, you know, what is it called? Like the game rooms. What is it called? I know it's there. I know it's there. I know. Arcade. Yes, arcade. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. It was literally like an arcade in our chakras. Ding, 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 ding. But fun, pinball arcade. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Enchanted Dragon. Yes, that's exactly what they were doing with our chakras. So I think that's it for the collective. Let me see. Anything else for the collective? We balanced all these chakras. We integrated a lot, believe it or not, in this little bit of time. They're still wanting me to tap on the throat, but meaning allowing ourselves to express ourselves through voice and releasing all insecurities about how you may sound, how other people's have made you feel like you sound not good, and stage fright, they're saying, with this. So let's say when you were a little kid, you were speaking in front of a lot of people. You didn't want to, but it was like some kind of thing where you had to, right? That you are stuck in that moment. We have to release stage fright. Yeah. You have to let that go because it's keeping you from singing your beautiful voice that's needed in the world. So allowing that to release. Yeah, a lot sleeping. So let it go, love. Let it go. Ia hanuka chinya. Ia ea samanu yoricha. Ayatoni sarakaneto chili rararora reshiya. Yasamianea. Yasamianea. I unfreeze myself from that time when I was a kid, frozen on stage. Mania ua kuchia. Ea lurishi sabe no nea kuayua. Inner child mane uchale vuia ye harusane. Dua ye sarato chia velueane. Kubara he pare yutayua. Si akate nucho ne valea huayea. Oaye kanotichi sanoelayua. I'm singing a lot of music notes. Si akechuari oaye haleua. Ye hayusoyate chuna valeyua. Kayane ubale oaye sane. Kuyara ha mekacheya you. There we go. That was good. Wow. There we go. So remembering that singing is part of the love that you bring. So sing. Sing, baby. There you go. That was the last for the collective. And I only have Paw on the list. So it may be a short live. It's okay. I know they had me come on for a reason. And I know that was done. I know that that's done. Chris chills already. Woo, I needed this. Homeschooling kicked my ass today. Oh no. Yeah, release it. Let it go. Allow that to release, Willow. You're still receiving healing in this space, even though I'm going to tap in with Paul. But you could still receive healing as well in this space. You're welcome. So appreciative. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you. It was so cute too. I love when they bring the little kid stuff in with it. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you. Okay, Pa, let's see. Thank you. I needed that. You're welcome, Kat. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to disconnect from the collective. Give you all your energy back to you all, cleansed and purified, put back into divine working order, calling all my energy back to me, cleansed and purified, put back into divine working order, just so everyone knows we're disconnected, but you're still receiving healing in this space. Okay. Let me take a drink, and I got you, Paul. All right, what do we got for Paul? I'm seeing a lot of instruments. I saw the harp. I saw the violin. I'm seeing the piano. So they're talking about angelic frequency codes through these instruments. So I don't know if you've been feeling the pull to learn. I feel the piano stronger than anything. So maybe they're trying to get you to see that they want you to maybe learn this. Let me triple check. It's something about, again, I get the musical galactic being come through, right? That's like, so allowing that part of yourself as well to shine, Paul, allowing yourself to try new adventures like that, because those frequencies still come through with your fingers. Even if, let's say, you're just taking a class, give me the vote. Thank you, Willow. I just saw that it said give me the vote. I love that. So tap into those frequencies, Paul. Whatever your soul is telling you, I feel like it's definitely connected to your kids, though. It's like them hearing that in your hands playing it. For you guys that know you have your beautiful blue diamond children, if you know, they kind of, in a sense, need that. Or even if you can play it, if you don't really want to take a physical piano course, but I'm feeling like in your case, they want you to take a physical piano course when you feel, but they need it. They need the, again, I go back to the being of like the galactic DJ, the galactic freaking powerhouse is what I'm getting. Yeah. Have you been feeling that, Paul? This is just for my human confirmation, but I know what they're telling me is true, but this is for Amanda's human. Or have you been hearing like piano in your head or wanting to listen to piano music? Just curious, since it's tied to this ability. Now I'm hearing Alicia Keys. I kind of didn't do it the end, but it's okay. I stopped myself. I'm not going to do that no more, though. But that's what I heard. No one can get in the way of what I'm feeling, right? I don't know how to play piano, but I watched movie music and piano playing a lot. Ah, okay. Makes sense. So if you feel the pull, Paul, allow that to happen. If not, whatever your team tells you to do with this, but I feel like this is definitely connecting that. Again, it's galactic DJ in you, but bringing codes through, whatever you choose to bring these codes through for you. I love this. I'm accepting this as well because my galactic DJ's been like on it with me about stuff too. So thank you, Paul, because I accept the codes as well for myself. Soya hana irashiria dona reshi kahkanoto ni chanania yale ua iya maneno ni arasi tubarea ho akachia umaya newa ale yokonerea soroshoria manechunia kiakonea ea Huahaye sale korotia o alale kusia vehana suea kuale hoe suvetone tuchia kuane nyase kurataleyu vuhaya sune hanuchune kubayolu Kiare uagu kuniana tochira sia havaluya iayu shu baya he akayeto neya shu banechu ia ha ukonechune shu sikarusho bena alu echunianane via koa senuane uchore haleya si ayu konetu bate chosiana shu He su shia manaku bayo shiasa sona eka shu boako ekama ichu iasane upaleho isa makochia Maria ane uchu shu kalero chukananea a asa shu sikaruchuma Monakani olekua Iase Sone ocha There you go, Paul. Wow, that was awesome. I love that, Paul. I want to like go play with stuff now. I love that. Yay! Disconnecting from your beautiful energy, Paul. Giving you back what's yours, taking back what's mine. Thank you. Woohoo! Yay, Paul. I love it. You're welcome, Paul. Wow. Either way they're going to receive. I'm like, I just see your hands moving. It's like, I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So let's see what they got for my beautiful moderators. Because that's everybody on the list. Hold on. I'm seeing like a rainbow dragon. Hold on. Let me close my eyes. That's what it is, y'all. It's your own rainbow dragon for all y'all Mars. I'm trying to get information on what he's for, though. But he's everything, they're saying. It's all, everyone's getting a masculine energy. I find that, okay. Okay. I don't know. It triggered my divine counterpart shit that I'm releasing. I released it, God. Okay. But I feel like it's tied to that as well, but I'm not gonna like... It's everything. That's what they keep giving me. He's everything. Wow. Okay. I hear Rainbow Joe. I don't know what that's about. Okay. I don't know. I just see like actual rainbows. I see us going through the rainbow on them, with them, in them, however you want to say it. It's unlimited. That's the way it is, I guess. The best way I can describe it. It's everything. That's why they say it's everything. Thank you, Liz. So good to see you. Yeah. Anybody else see what I'm seeing? Yeah. That's all they're saying. It's everything. There's nothing to question. We all know what ours is for, but it's everything. Nice to see you, beautiful. So good to see you. Anybody? I'm waiting for one of the mods to say something. Oh. So that's my human needing validation. I release the trauma of it, but I do like to ask. He's so awesome. I think everyone is using him differently. Yeah, that's why they say he's everything. And then again, my human tries to creep in. What does that mean? But it's everything. There's no limits, right? I've been seeing a big dragon in the sky. Oh, I love it. I love it, y'all. He's gorgeous. Yes. I love the music from today. The crickets are so relaxing. Oh yes, they are. If you guys have been seeing crickets, you guys tap in with that energy, because mine were literally coming in the house and I was like, what is going on? And they were like, hello. Hello. I seen him watching over me. All elements. Yeah, I feel like that. He's everything. Shining his light, happiness, and protection. I had cricket in dog's water yesterday. Tap in with the frequency. Tap into, like, the way we got to think of it is every little creature has a home, right? That's the way I had to, or that's the way I grasped it. So, right, if you're seeing little creatures, like, let's say you're seeing bees, you're seeing butterflies, you're seeing crickets, I don't know, whatever you're seeing, right? If you're seeing these things, they want you to tap into the frequency of them. It blows fire, water, air, and ice. Oh, I love that. What are the crickets? So it's wanting you to tap into, again, it's just that home of you. So the way, like I just said, the way I interpreted it is every little being has a home. So you're tapping in with the little being and their home, which is a part of you. So with everything that you see, thank you, Liz. Tap in with it. Bees been landing on me. Me too, Nayeli. And I've literally been releasing, because I've never been stung by a bee, right? But I'm releasing the fear of ever being stung by a bee. And they also come and do this stuff. Once you allow it, Nayeli, I'm sure maybe you have already. They do these little things on you. And it's literally like they're sweeping something or putting something on you. I swear it feels that way when they're doing it. I see the same bee every day in the same place. Oh, I love that. Investigate what that is, Carmen. There's always something there. They're feeling super safe next to me now. Yeah, I've had, when I tell y'all, my human was always knocking down bees hives around my home, and literally it was always by outside my window or my back door and my front door. But you see the synchronicities of why they're there. Just take your human out of it. Okay, my human had to say, okay, why do the bees keep making a nest in front of my home, the back door, and by my room? Because they're protecting me. They've been protecting me. And then come to think about it, how I told you about, the person that played my sister in this life was siphoning my sacral energy my whole life, and I didn't know it until recently. She was attacked by bees, like literally coming to my home, outside my home, when I lived with my mom at that time. So these little animals or creatures, whatever you want to say, they have been defending you and watching you and taking care of you in a sense this whole time. So those are parts of you, or they wouldn't be in your reality. I have lots of ants my whole life. Me too. There's always a huge ass ant pile in my front yard. And it don't matter what I do, because back then I used to try to do, back then the Mexican way was you pour gas in it. And then you could buy chemical. And then I just stopped doing it, and they just have their little home there. That's where they're at. She comes to drink water by my holes every day. I move her. She's definitely down, and she comes back. Oh, I love that, Carmen. Yeah, they're taking care of us, but we also need to tap in with them as well. So feel that and communicate, and then we can use them for us to help assist with things too. So even though a lot of us can telepathically communicate with individuals, right? We can still do that with the animals, but use it as well to maybe something we need to hear that we're not hearing, if that, it did make sense. I've had lots of wasps coming in my window the other day. Yes, we do. Yeah, and it's not bad when they come into your home, y'all. Anytime an animal makes its way in your home, I have to be specific. Flies and moths are not the animals I'm talking about. Flies and moths is either spell work or negative energy being sent your way, or spying souls. Everything else I have come to see that is a part of me or somehow assisting me. I had a bee bless my shoes the other day. Oh, I love it. Yes. I've been getting the urge to get a beehive in my backyard. Yeah, do it. If they're always there and they're like the birds, just do it. Just do it. The hummingbirds are coming in now too. Yes, and I just said about the birds. Oh, thank you, Nayeli confirms. Yeah, because that's also something they want us to tap in with as well. Communicating with animals, y'all. It's time now. It's time for us to not just see the physical why they're there, see the telepathic communication why they're there and what they're trying to get us to do or see or whatever the case is, right? But yeah, that's really what they wanted me to come on here and talk about. Yeah, I've been getting this too. Yeah. Because we all talk to our fur babies, right? The ones that are right beside us, right? And we know they know what we're saying. We understand them if we get to that part where they answer. Like y'all literally, if y'all heard my cat say outside, he said it. but it's your human mind that says they didn't really say it, but they did. But it's starting that communication with them as well, which opens that gift. So talk to them and then feel what they're telling you back, and then start with your most closest animals and then move out, because a lot of us have that ability, and there's reasons, trust me, why we have them. I usually rescue them to release, thank you, beautiful, release outside those bugs. Okay, we've had lots of fruit flies, and I know that means something good. Yes. Well, in my case, for me, I had just have to say, when I had fruit flies, it was just being sent my way, but it could be for you. Oh, you said not. Okay. So yeah, those two animals my team has told me, for me, flies and moths. So ask your team if you see those, they're either a spying soul or just letting you know that someone's working against you that way, even though it doesn't do shit, right? That's all it created was fruit flies and flies for me, because it didn't do shit. But it's still telling you, right? That's why. Or, well, maybe we can look at it from that way. Hold on, maybe there's something here. Thank you, Christy. Maybe there's something that I have to see, that they're still, in a sense, advisors of that. So either way, they still serve a purpose, right? How do you get rid of them? I had lots of fruit flies and moths. I literally, you have to realize if they're a spying soul or they're being sent your way, you can tell them, I know who sent you. I know why you're here. I release the energy. I forgive them for sending you. I allow you to leave. You're done. Your contract is done. Literally, when I said that, Carmen, they left. They just left. So remember, there's power in our words. So tell them they have to leave. They can't stay there. Now, anytime a fly tries to come in, I say, whoever sent you, I've released them. I have forgiven them. The contract is done. And they go. They literally have tried, when I'm coming in from the back door, they try to come in, and we literally stop at, because I have what they call a mud room at the back door where you keep your shoes and stuff when you come in. And I'm big on that. So they're always try to come in there. And as soon as they come in, I have that little talk with them, and they fly right out. So just try it, y'all, because remember, they know they have to leave when you see them, right? But it's you seeing them and knowing why they're there that makes the difference. Dishwashing soap in a small bowl will get rid of them too. Yeah, I've seen that. Apple cider vinegar, Dawn soap, and I think something else, I can't remember. But I have seen that, and I have done that in the past before. Now what I know, that definitely helps as well. And also those little, I bought those little, it looks like a roll of tape, but that tape is what kind of, they stick to it and then they can't get off. Oh, I had to try this with the wasp trying to build their hive near my front door. Yeah, I know. And again, sometimes they're what we would call disturbances for people that come to our home. But remember, they're not going to sting someone that is for your highest and best. So if we allow them to be there and they sting someone, they're literally calling them out for you. So again, it's perspective. It's of how we're going to use them, how we're going to allow it. That energy, y'all. So remember, it's our perspective. Nothing's good. Nothing's bad. Everything is how we view it. So view everything as, what do I need to see here? What do I need to learn here? Maybe what do I need to release here? Or what are they trying to remind me of here? Because remembrance comes in many ways, shapes, and forms, not just through transmission. Sometimes it could be a game you played as a kid. It could be a movie you watched as a kid. It could be a smell when you go to a place. Thank you, Liz. When you go to a place and you smell this, and you're like, man, I know that smell. And you really use your mind to search where that smell came from. And it's right there, the connection. So it could be a healing thing, that maybe you smelt that while you were being abused or something that you need to heal. Or it could be like you smell something and it takes you somewhere dimensionally to where you need to go. You know, all these things, y'all. So just pay attention to your surroundings and be slow about things. Really breathe and take on the views when you're driving. Take on the views when you're in nature, because there's always codes everywhere. Eternal peace, love, and infinite abundance to all of you. Love y'all so much. Oh, we love you, Alicia. Thank you for saying that. Yes. Thank you so much, Amanda. I have another one that's personal to me. Oh, yes. Yeah, there is. We do. And when we recognize that they're there for us and we allow the love in from them and let them just, the way we're talking about bees, let them do whatever they need to do to us, because they're doing something when they're on you. You know? You're welcome, Laura. You're welcome. Thank you. Amanda, you look beautiful. The purple hair is stunning on you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you. Bees come on me now too. Yeah, and don't be scared. Let them. Let them. Because they're not going to sting you. Remember that. They never stung you. Even if they stung you as a kid, right? But in my case, I'm like, why am I scared of this little thing if it never stung me? And I've always seen it, right? So it's always been there for a reason. I'm super connected to birds too. Yeah, me too. A lot of us are. So connect with those parts of you. Telepathically start communicating, and then feel what they're saying, and then allow yourself to shift into the space of them. They're little doctors. If they sting you, it's to give you something you need. Well, they stung the heck out of my sister. So she maybe needed some love or something. I don't know. Have an amazing day, everyone. Hi, Karen. So good to see you. I'm ending now. Thank y'all for being here. I love y'all so much. And I will see y'all when I see y'all, whenever they tell me to come on, like today, random times, y'all. I love y'all. Mwah. Have a wonderful rest of y'all's day. I love y'all. Besitos a todos. Os quiero un chingos. I think it was different in your case, Amanda. Right. Right. They were like, bitch. No, you ain't. All right. I love y'all. Bye. I love y'all.